Hello everyone, just want to say thank you to my brother. He's really helping me, like lending me his camera and stuff. It's really good. But yeah, today we got something a bit different. Now, so far on the page, I've just done pop figure stuff, and I do want to do other stuff. And basically, when I was a kid, I used to do reviews like this all the time. So when the Clone Wars first came out, that was 2008, so 12 years ago. Wow. I used to record these types of videos showing people my clones and stuff and doing little figure reviews and things like that. And I thought I would do a Clone Wars Season 7 review on some of the figures. I mean, not all of, like, this one's a bit older, this 501st Trooper, and so's Rex, but I'll be talking about those while they're in there later on in the video. I'm going to go through the pros and cons for each Trooper, what I would like to see, and yeah, we got Ahsoka in the middle because she's great. And also probably without Ahsoka, the last season of the Clone Wars probably wouldn't have happened, I imagine. Like, as in, the stuff that happened in it. Now, the reason why I'm saying stuff, I am going to be talking about Season 7 and other parts of the Clone Wars. So if you haven't seen the Clone Wars, I'm going to put a big red sign up right now saying spoiler. There's going to be spoilers for the Clone Wars. Don't watch this if you haven't seen it. But if you have seen it, then yeah, stick around and we can just nerd out about the Clone Wars and stuff. But yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to get started, and we're probably going to start off with Rex, actually, because you're probably noticing something a bit different about him that isn't normal on other Rexes. But yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, hello everyone. I'm actually recording this bit again because it was really bugging me. Basically, I had Rex's pauldron on the wrong arm, and it's always actually been there. So, yeah, I was looking at him and I thought he looked a bit weird. But yeah, so with Rex, really cool Lego figure. Probably one of my favourite Lego figures I have. I mean, I'm a big fan of, like, the Phase 1 design, but that's more with, like, I think I said this before, but, like, rank and file infantry. So, like, privates and stuff like that, and rookies, but yeah, but with commanders and stuff, I really like how they implement different things. Like Rex as a Phase 1 visor, he like customized his helmet to have both integrated in, so he's got Phase 1 and Phase 2. So yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, this guy's quite rare. You could only get him in the, I can't remember what the set was called, but it's the one where it's the Zygerian arc where they're chasing commando droids on speeders, and Rex is in the sidecar with Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka's with Anakin, and she's in the sidecar. But yeah, there's really cool details about this figure. Like, the printing on it is insane. Like, look at all these little tally marks. It's like so cool. And the spacing as well in between the knees. That's pretty cool. Got more tally marks up there. You got his pauldron here. It's even got, I didn't notice that. That's probably because the bloody pauldron thing's been over here. But yeah, that's got like a little pack. I'll show you his head in a minute. Right, so yeah, that's the front of him. Let's turn him. So that's his pauldron. I do prefer like this designer pauldron to his other ones. But yeah, and he's got his comma, whatever you want to call it. And that thing there, which I only realised in Rookies, was it? No, it was the Traitor arc. I can't remember what it was called though, with Slick, but that's actually a bomb. Detonator. Well, not a detonator, like a pipe bomb kind of thing. But yeah, the little thing that's different with my Rex, though, to others, is when I was younger, I got my dad to cut off a bit of a rangefinder, like the bottom of it, so he could actually put his rangefinder on, because originally he just comes, so literally it's just blue tacked on, so it won't damage the helmet, and I can just clean it up and stuff. But yeah, that's what it originally looks like, comes like, which is a bit weird for Rex, because you're always looking for the pointy rangefinder. He's got his J guys as well on his helmet, and more tally marks. I'm also gonna take off his helmet. So yeah, that's what his face looks like. So it's like the animated version. I'll show you what this guy looks like quick. So that's what a regular clone trooper face looks like, because they stopped making these guys. If you're big into collecting clones, you'll recognise this face like instantly, like all the way from back in 2000 and 2008 roughly. But yeah, they both got also the same mould of helmet, so they're both like kind of the same. Oh no, they are. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Hold on, I'll try to get focus on it. No, it's not going to focus, but yeah, you can kind of get the picture from just down there. Yeah, that's what they look like. But he's got nothing on the back of his head. He always has a beard though, which is quite strange because I've never really seen. I didn't really think Rex had like stubble. I mean, I suppose he does, but it would be nice to get like printing on his head for like his blonde hair as well. That would have been cool. But yeah, I'm quite surprised as well. Sorry, I just dropped the camera. Yeah, I'm quite surprised about how he's the only Phase 2 Rex you can get at the minute. I'm not sure in the future if they're going to bring out Bad Batch sets or stuff like that, but I'm hoping they fix this rangefinder issue. I'm just trying to stick it back on. But yes, yeah, with Bad Batch, I imagine they'll bring it out then, or maybe even Siege and Mandolaore sets. That would be cool to have him in some of those, like an updated version. But I think he's quite a rare figure. But I mean, yeah, I'm really happy with him and with all my 501st clones. And I'm going to move on to the next bit of the video. Okay, so some of my most I do like these clones, but they just, I mean, I love the Clone Wars and seeing what happened to them in the last season when, yeah, Order 66 happened, and especially when Rex was shaking with his two pistols. It was like, God, it was, it was not a happy time. But yeah, these are both really cool clones. 501st, Phase 2 clones. I wish they did Phase 1 clones like this. That would be cool. I'm more of a Phase 1 guy, but yeah, in some cases I'm more like the armor of the commanders and captains in Phase 2, but Phase 1 I'm definitely a light infantry troops. Definitely just like frontline soldiers, yeah. This kind of look. But yeah, so this is the two differences between both these figures. You could get this one in the 501st. Oh, I keep knocking him over. 501st ATRT, and God, what was the other set called? It was Headhunter. Yeah, I think that was the two. Maybe I think you could get the Umbaran tank as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll be putting pictures up for these. But yeah, in later sets they released this version, which is the newer one, and at the minute, at this time of recording, you could only get him in the 501st Battle Pack, which I really recommend. There will be links to that down below, so if you want to get it, then purchasing them through that will help me a lot, and it doesn't matter what country you're in for the most part. As in, yeah, I have Amazon links and they're connected to multiple countries, so I'll name a few, like US, Canada, Germany, UK, yeah, just all like the main EU ones, and yeah, some outside the EU like America and Australia and stuff like that. So yeah, purchasing down there really helped me. Also, when I do these reviews, I mean, the things I really wanted to see was like inside the helmet. I'm just going to show you the backs of these guys quick. So yeah, I would have preferred it if they gave the clone, this one, blue arms. That would have been cool. But yeah, I'll take off his helmet. So you saw this guy just now with Rex. Oh yeah, also what's cool, this clone's got different types of printing. Now, yeah, these are the two clones. I do much prefer this face instead of the animated face, although that is quite classic to me. But yeah, this face I think is better. They both come with these like E11 style blasters. Are supposed to be DC-15s. Rex has got the DC-17 blaster. And yeah, okay, I'm going to put their helmets back on, and we're going to move on to the next troopers of Season 7. Okay, so just a little disclaimer, I'm not actually sure this guy was in the Season 7 Clone Wars, but I imagine he would have been because he's a 501st pilot and the Battle of Mandolaore and everything. This clone is from the bit when they're hanging underneath the bridge, and also when they're on the Siege of Mandolaore, so that's the only time you see him. He's a jet trooper, which is really cool. He's got like the classic Mandalorian, it makes me feel old saying classic, Mandalorian backpack. But yeah, there's the backs of them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can get this one only in the 501st Battle Pack at the minute. In this one you can only get in the Headhunter. He's the pilot, but again, he has that face, and this guy has that face. But yeah, they're both pretty cool figures, and that's pretty much what I've got to say about them, really. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so after these two, I'm going to line them all up, and I'll go through the pros and cons of each one, and we'll talk about that. So, right, now we've got Ahsoka, not a clone trooper, but yeah, and her, I want to say 332nd, I could be wrong, clone trooper. This helmet design is so cool, like, look at that. So, yeah, at the end of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka got her own battalion in a way, which is pretty cool. That's her in her Mandolaore gear. But, you know, it's really cool with the headpiece off. I'll show you her chest armor. She's also got her blue lightsabers. They're kind of like blue, they're more like grey sort of colour. Yeah, that's her torso. So it's kind of like a Mandalorian crest on her back. The clone trooper there, he's pretty much exactly the same as the 501st one. He's just got a different helmet. From the battle pack, you can only get this guy in the tank, I want to say the AAT or the ATT, I can't remember. But yeah, the droid tank basically. I will correct myself because I have not looked at one of these in a long time. But yeah, okay, so we're going to go line them up now, and I'll talk about the cottons. Okay, be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. So we just talked about basically the pros in a way, and yeah, I'm going to go through some of the cons. But I did mention a few little cons, but this is going to be a segment just dedicated to it. So yeah, so with the newer guys, for example, like the 332nd dude here, and yeah, the other guys, I would like to see some arm printing. I mean, I know they did it on the legs, and that probably costs a lot more than what it should, but like, it would have been nice to have something like that. Or just like give them blue arms, like the other, like the jet trooper over here. I reckon they did a really good job with that. And yeah, also Rex, I wish he had, well, I wish all of them had actually like little pinholes in the side of their helmets, so you can like put attachments on and stuff. That would have been cool. Because like you could make stuff like Vagahorn probably, and people like that. He was the clone that died in the sewers to Maul's men, well, Shadow Collective, whatever they're called. But yeah. Also with the pilot, would have been cool to see some more like details and stuff. Like more markings. I mean, I'm not sure if they do have more markings, I'll have to look it up, but yeah, like just some more blue on him, I guess, to signify more that he's 501st. But yeah, other than that, I think they're all really good figures. Again, links to all these guys, and I'll put the sets that are available in the description. I won't put the ones that are mega out of date, because you can probably get them cheaper on places like eBay and stuff like that. But for the newer guys, so 322nd, Ahsoka, these guys, the 501st Battle Pack, all those links will be in the description. So yeah, this is gonna end out this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.